Hey there guys, theBolderBoulder here, and today I'm going to be doing my first Hero Factory mock review for my story, The Plan. And that's another part to the Fall of the Hero Factory series. So today I'm going to be showing you guys Oran, a stray that Jaren and Alec and Sheer end up meeting up with. Alright, so before I go on with the review over Oran, I'd like to give you guys the lowdown of what's going to be going on throughout the Plan series of videos. As usual, I'm going to give you guys annotations right over here on the right once I angle the camera, and I'm going to have the previous and next annotations right here up on the top. They should be there throughout the duration of the video. That way, once it's finished, you can click on to the next video, or if you haven't seen one yet, hit the previous one, whatever you'd like. So, just to clarify that. So, another thing I'd like to let you know is that part 2 of the Plan series story is up on my blog. I will have a link down in the description below so you can check that out. And I will do that in every single one of the other Plan series videos that I upload on here. So I believe that's pretty much it. Please let me know how you like the story so far. And that's it. So now, time to angle the camera and give you the informational annotations right here on the right. Alright, now that we're back from that, I'm going to go over the scheme of the character, like I normally will. So, the character, as you can see, is quite simple in design, and that's how it is with all of these strays. I mean, they're just citizens of MOC Hero City, nothing really fancy about them. Except now, they have to fight for survival if they don't want to be captured by the villains. And he is one of those strays. And he does end up meeting with Jaren and Alec while they were out searching for supplies. And as they were traveling to the storage building where Alec knows that supplies will be, they hear a noise as they're traveling through a small town area just about that isn't too far away from that storage building. And it startled them both, so they were afraid it might have been villains that had seen them or coming after them, so they ran off to hopefully keep them from finding them, if there were villains. And they hid inside a broken down home with the window that was smashed out and the door frame was blown out like from an explosion or something. And they hid inside the building for a moment, and it was quiet. They didn't see or hear anybody. And then a few moments later, they hear a voice behind them, and they're not sure who it is, so they both turn around, slightly startled, to find out that there is a stray behind them. And this stray, Oran, is actually now an ally of theirs. And as the story goes, Jaren wonders about him specifically, and wonders because of this area of the town they were in, if this guy was still even alive. I mean, the last time he'd seen him was in the town they were in, and he was extremely grateful to find that his old friend was still alive and hadn't been captured by villains. And he's very, very glad that he hasn't been captured either. So, all of them are now in the hatch, and they're actually helping out Sheer with the plan. So right now, Oran seems like a very trustworthy person to the other two strays, but as you'll notice throughout the story, some of his motives are a bit questionable. So I'll just leave it at that. Don't want to spoil too much. You'll find out more as the story progresses. And yes, he does actually have weapons of his own. And some armor that he claims he had acquired over time. So the first piece is this large silver armor piece that goes right up here on his right shoulder. So this guy's actually a lefty. And he found another small piece of armor that goes on the lower part of his arm. Then on the left side, he has his own sword that he also claims he found. So, now he's all armored up and ready to battle some villains if they were ever to attack him. And he is an important asset to what the now 3 strays and one former villain Sheer are creating a plan to hopefully free their families. Jaren and Oran and Alec are all hoping to save their family through this plan. And hopefully it'll work out. Jaren and Alec both have families that are trapped, and Oran claims he does as well, by the villains in cities that are under villain control. So they're all into it, and Sheer is actually a very intelligent person, and she knows how the villains work because, well, she used to be a villain herself. So she has some inside knowledge of what the villains do from day to day. So she implements what she knows into this plan that'll hopefully, eventually, be able to bring an end to the villain's reign. But you'll have to wait and see for more details about that throughout this story. That's all I'm going to reveal for right now. And so yeah, that's Oran for you. And I actually kind of like this guy, honestly. I mean, I really like the orange color, you know. It seemed to be a very fitting color for this character, in my opinion. And, well, I had to find a use for this mask as well. And I was so glad that I had some good orange pieces to go along with it. So I went ahead and used that same basic head design that Lego Jang has a how-to video on. You can check that out on my page, because I've got a how-to and MOC making tips playlist up on my page. Be sure to check that out. I will just click the link to my channel. So that is really about it. Thank you guys very much for watching and subscribing. And as of the filming of this video, I have nearly 500 subscribers. So I want to thank you guys so much for that. And I want to give God all the glory as well, because He gave me the ability to do all this stuff. I can't take it, because that wouldn't be right. So, see you guys again in my next video. Have a great day. Bye.